Breakfast pastries are the ultimate treat for me, and I feel particularly devoted to cream scones. Fresh strawberries and a lavender glaze make this recipe pretty special. You will hull and quarter or cut in half about a half a pound of fresh strawberries. You want them to be in nice tiny bites and a little bit juicy, but definitely not pureed. Pop them in this bowl. Then you'll add 2/3 cup heavy cream and just mix this up. You want this mixture to be really nice and cold before you add it to the dry ingredients, so I'm going to pop it in the refrigerator while I get everything else set. So for the dry ingredients, you need all-purpose flour, so 1/3 cup, and then 1/4 cup sugar. Just toss that right in. And then you'll use 1/2 teaspoon salt, and then 1 tablespoon baking powder. And then just whisk this up a little bit just to make sure everything's nice and blended. And then you need 5 tablespoons butter. And then use a pastry blender. You could also use 2 knives. You could use your hands as well. And just get the butter all worked in. You want the butter to be about sort of little pea-sized chunks. So then you'll just mix in the cold cream mixture. Making sure this is cold just helps with the consistency when you start to pat out the scones. And then just use a fork to stir this together. And just remember, this is more like a biscuit recipe than like a cake batter or anything like that. So it's gonna look pretty dry still. And then go ahead and dust your work surface a bit. Flour. Let's go ahead and scoop this out. And you just want it to start to come together. So I'm actually going to squeeze this into a square. You want it to be about 8 inches, 8 by 8. Got a little ruler here. You'll cut it into 6 little rectangles. I'm just gonna have it. And then each of these you'll cut in half diagonally. Then just pop them on the sheet tray. So now they are ready to bake for about 20 to 25 minutes or until golden brown and perfectly cooked. So while the scones bake, you can go ahead and make your glaze. I have lavender here, and then you'll find it in the produce section. And I need 1 teaspoon. So you just want it really finely chopped. That's good. And then you need 1/2 teaspoon of fresh thyme. And then I have 1 cup powdered sugar. And I go and whisk everything together now. So you need 1.5 tablespoons lemon juice. And you'll just whisk together. You want it to come together and be able to sort of spoon over the scones. Okay, so at this point, all you have to do is wait for the scones to finish baking. Even though you might want to dig in right this very second, you truly do need to wait until they're totally cool before you glaze them, or else the glaze will just slide right off, so try to be patient. A perfect pastry for breakfast, or anytime really. Strawberry cream scones.